just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Off the bootleg. Presley. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it up. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, no more. Ow,
Throwing now is Stroud. This goes out wide for Mixon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Stroud working out of the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Texans first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. That's complete. It's Collins. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll give it to Mixon. And that'll move it a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Firing
Quickly, but it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Stroud to throw it. Buying time to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. C.J. Stroud, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Texans take the early turnover and converted into an opening touchdown. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Presley. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. You look at the defense for these Texans. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
3rd and 4. Back to throw again. It's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And the co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That's complete to Dill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now Stroud. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Cameron Hayward. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So here's a 3rd and 14.
On the tweak, right?
Stroud out of the gun here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
Come on, come on.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he's taken down inside the 30. 19 yards that time for number 19.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Ready? Ready, ready.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Jalen Petrie coming up to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Texans.
6-0 our score after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Presley completes it to Austin. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man, it's Warren. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
19,
Operating from the gun. Presley. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
A 28-yard attempt.
And the former Rice Al Boswell puts this one through in his return to Houston. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
At their own 26-yard line.
You have no love control, the love I cannot change you. Let the journey begin.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. First and 10 as this new drive starts.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Texans. Oh, ready? What? Tony. Cut.
Here's Stroud. Got a man. It's Collins complete.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
That's good for a
Stroud.
To Mixon on the check down.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
Hey, Uno more. Here we go.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Pass throw right back to Joe Mixon.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the first and 10.
Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Schultz. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Joe Mixon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans are able to add on to that lead. Well, there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Texans.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Cut. Ready?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Come on.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it up. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll complete this one to Collins. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for Texans. First down.
Stroud looking to throw. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. A good pickup there at 22. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Back to throw. Presley. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him. Unable to bring him to the ground.
And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Austin brings in the quick throw.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 23. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
They'll drop this one down to Mixon.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Look the hot. On the quick, right?
Throwing now is Stroud.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Now the Steelers use the 1st of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
They're going for it. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
2J. All right.
Throwing again is Stroud.
That's complete. It's Collins. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. They like going to him with the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well, great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Already.
And Stroud now to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here goes Stroud again. And he's got it. And the Texans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Right. 18. Okay. Love it.
Mixon is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Already.
Stroud to throw it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Landon Jackson. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that's going to bump up their lead now to 15-3. There's still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. We haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Presley. That is incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 by 50.
Looking to throw. Presley. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Presley. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Second down and 6 now. Stroud completes this out wide. On the gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
All right.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Stroud and company going for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Throwing to start the drive. Presley under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Presley. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Good sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he's able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go. Cowboy, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. Presley. Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line. Back to throw again. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Texans are going to take over.
I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close.